What's the smartest dumb decision you've ever seen? When my best friend Nolan failed all his classes senior year, he decided to drop out of high school and join the army. His parents went ballistic. His dad even said, "Only losers who can't hack it in school join the military." But Nolan just laughed and enlisted the next day. He told me later he'd never felt so sure about anything in his life. And even though I thought he was making a huge mistake, I helped him pack his bags. On graduation day, while the rest of us walked across the stage, Nolan was already at boot camp. His empty chair felt like a punch to the gut. His parents didn't even come to the ceremony. Fast forward 3 years. I'm drowning in student loans, working a dead-end retail job, when Nolan shows up at my apartment. He's got this crisp uniform on, standing so straight I barely recognize him. "Got room for a roommate?" he asks with this stupid grin. Turns out, the army had completely transformed him. He'd learned cybersecurity, gotten top security clearance, and landed a 6-figure contract job. But that wasn't even the craziest part. Remember how he failed every class? Well, the army taught him study skills he never learned in school. He started taking online classes at night, and this guy who couldn't pass basic algebra was now acing advanced programming courses. His parents still wouldn't talk to him though. They'd moved across the country, changed their numbers, acted like he didn't exist. But Nolan just kept pushing forward. One day he calls me freaking out. "Dude, you won't believe what just happened." He'd been monitoring some suspicious network activity at work when he uncovered this massive cyber attack. Some group was trying to hack into major banking systems. Nolan and his team worked for 72 hours straight, barely sleeping, tracking these hackers. They managed to stop the attack just before it could steal millions of people's data. The whole thing made national news. That's when things got really wild. Turns out one of the banks they saved was where his dad worked as a senior executive. The bank would have lost billions if those hackers had succeeded. His dad would have been fired, probably never worked in finance again. The news interviewed Nolan about stopping the attack. His parents saw him on TV, looking all professional, being called a hero. His mom called him crying the next day. His dad sent this long email apologizing for everything. But Nolan didn't rush to forgive them. He wrote back, "I'm not the failure you thought I was. I just needed to find my own path. When you're ready to accept that, we can talk." 6 months later, his parents flew out to see him. His dad broke down the moment he saw Nolan's office. This massive command center with screens everywhere, a whole team reporting to him. "I was so wrong," he kept saying. Nolan just smiled and gave him a tour, explaining all the complex systems like he was teaching a kindergartner. His dad, this big shot banker, couldn't understand half of what Nolan was saying.